What's up, guys? It's AnVe, aka Mr. Northtown's Finest, coming at you with episode 2 of the Real Thing podcast, presented to you by the Creative Genius Studios. Today, I'm here with a longtime friend of mine. He's a DJ, he's almost an influencer. He started dressing better. Give it up for DJ I5.
What's up, guys? Hey, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Damn.
Imagine how I
It's true.
felt when
It's
I
true.
saw you
It's
start
true.
dressing better.
It's true, man.
I said, that's crazy. And I remember I was telling the fools, like, oh, he's wearing this now. Even today. I'm like, you showed up in Sakai's and you were like, I don't even know what that. No, you don't know what that.
Bro, this is what happened. I went to the store and I was telling my girl, I was like, hey, I need some shoes that are comfy when I like stand still. And I was like, I looked at those and I was like, you know what? Great.
Yeah.
And I got them.
They're kind of hard to put on, huh?
Yeah.
It has
Kinda.
two tongues and two laces.
I honestly don't even undo the laces. I just kind of like slide them in. They're
I feel like that's like already a tight ass shoe.
yeah.
So you don't really need to do much for.
No. It's like literally I use them like slide in and fire. Love them so far. It's hard not to get them dirty though, cause they look nice. So I'm like, damn, I gotta step right, bro. Like I gotta watch the puddles. You know, like I get. Yeah.
That's that guy on TikTok that be like, I just saved myself
Mm-hmm.
150 bucks.
Mm-hmm.
This shit works. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, because back
That's
then it
crazy.
used to be called FC 150,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when I got it. But then he like fell out with the people who were FC 150. I guess they like took his formula or some
Oh,
shit. They
okay.
started like making bootleg versions of it. So
Yeah,
he came back with his own thing and called it Chulada.
that's crazy.
So it's cool. I like it.
That happens a lot though. Like people like take other people's like formula. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
You know, I've been wanting to ask you about this because
What's up?
I remember I even asked the homies. I was like, why the fuck y'all let him do that? And they were like, hey, man, he's a grown-ass man.
Let me do what?
What's up with that tattoo, eh?
Which?
This
one?
That one ugly as
Bro,
fuck.
nah. Bro, I just got a compliment the other day. No, I
way.
swear,
You got a
man.
compliment
I
from a
get
swaggerless monkey
Nah,
or
nah,
something.
nah.
So I ain't
Just,
fucking with that.
bro. I get a lot of shit.
Show-
Not
show-
gonna lie,
show it for the
bro.
camera again.
Nah. You gotta see the vision.
I see it.
Bro, you
I
gotta see the
understand 'cause
vision, man.
You are, even though you probably don't showcase it as much, you are a true musician.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
you rightfully are. I understand why you got it. That shit ugly as fuck. I ain't gonna hold you.
nah, bro, it's hard, bro. I'm covering this whole arm too.
What you planning?
It's crazy. I'm gonna just get like whole avatar.
Why the fuck you get a rose?
Oh, so it was a festival that we did. It was called Rumbazo like 2 years ago, and they were doing free tattoos. And before we signed up, like the first day, and the second day we were like, "Hey, bro, like where are we on the list, bro?" The list was like 100 people, and we were like
Oh,
damn near
damn.
at the bottom. And I was like, "That's crazy." So we told them we're like, "Oh, like I know you gotta test your stuff, like." You just want to like do it on us real quick before doors open. And the dude was so cool. I remember his name is Adrian. He's from Cali. Shout out to him. He was like, yeah, like I got you guys. And then he like did it real quick. I was like, I didn't know what to guess. I was like, oh, Rose.
No, that's cool. That's a good story.
It's like,
especially you just got
yeah.
it in, little quick little boom bap. I fuck with
yeah.
that.
I was
fuck
like, you
with
know
that.
what? Cool. Little memory. First festival. I was like, I was like, I gotta get something.
Now, when you say we, who are you referring to?
Who was it? My homie Alex. He got one too. He got a little ghost, I think. He got something right here. I can't recall what he got. But yeah, we both got one real quick. So that was that.
Yeah. So I've known you for a long time, like 12 years,
Like,
because we were like 13.
damn.
I was thinking about this earlier today. I was like, I can't pinpoint the moment where I realized he started DJing. So, like, from your perspective, when did you start DJing?
I think, what was it? I went to go live with my dad for a month, literally a month. And he's DJed like his whole life. And I think I was like 18. Yeah, I think I was like 18, 19, right? And he just had everything there. And I was bored because like, this motherfucker didn't have cable. So I was like, what am I going to do? You know? No, he didn't even have Wi-Fi at the time. So I was like, damn, like, I'm bored. I got to do something. And then he just had all his equipment there in like it was like a studio type room. And then I just started fucking with it. And I kind of knew how to work everything because like I was always around him and, you know, like seeing when he was doing it. So I was like, oh, like It was just more of like figuring out like what button did what.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, I was like, okay, here. And then he saw that I had interest in it, and then he would do like concerts here and there. And there was times where like he had to like run to his next gig. So then I was like, no. He would be like, oh, you know what? Like, cover me, like my last set. And I'd be like, what the fuck? Because it was like 10,000 people, you know? It was at the Swami, right?
Yeah.
So when they would do like the bandas and all that stuff. And it was literally just playing between the grupos and the bandas. And then my first time, he heard me. I fucked up so bad, bro. He was like, get the fuck off.
He's like,
bro, he was like, what the fuck are you doing? And then he obviously he took me off. It was like 1 minute in, and then he was like, all right, like
damn.
And I stood in the back, like I was like, fuck.
You felt embarrassed. You're like,
yeah, I felt hella embarrassed, bro. Cause like obviously the people don't know what the fuck's going on, but I knew. I was damn. I was like, I was ass, fucking dog water, bro. And then eventually I was like, nah, like let me do it again. And for a whole month he was like, fuck no. But then eventually he had to leave, and there was nobody to cover. And then he was like, all right, like either you do it, you make it, you know, whatever. And then I did it. His boss was like, oh, like he didn't do bad. And then that's when
who the little boy behind the booth?
Yeah, and then I was like, all right, cool, like I did something right, you know. Like I didn't care that he didn't like talk nice about me or anything. I just didn't care that he didn't like talk shit about me, you know, because that's when it's like, fuck. Like, that was it. And then...
How old were you?
I was like 18, 19. Nah, I was 19. Because it was right after COVID. So it was like around there. Because I still wanted to do like music. Like, I was over here playing trumpet. And I want to do jazz and... what was it? In college. But then I saw how much they make money-wise. And I was like, oh no. I was like, I'm not going to live off of that. You know, so then I figured that it was just like doctors and lawyers that would do that on their spare time as like a hobby. And I was like, oh, that's crazy. So then what happened after that? Yeah, so then COVID happened, and then everything opened back up. And then my dad was over here like still doing weddings and like stuff like that. And then he would just be like, so there we get to the point where he'd go set up.
Was that one wedding that I pulled up on you at, like kind of by my house? Was that his booking, or like was that yours?
Nah, it was his.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I wasn't booking anything at all. I think my only booking that I did was Melissa.
Yeah.
It was her birthday party, and that's it.
Yeah.
And then after that, I didn't do anything.
That was a good ass night. I go hold you.
Yeah, it was like it was crazy. So then that was my first like booking on my own.
Yeah.
Where I was like, hey dad, like I got something going on. He was like, you got something going on? What the fuck? And then so I did that, and then that summer I turned 21.
Yeah.
And then my uncle was at Lucky Day, and then I went to go help him for like a month or two.
That was when we went to Rio.
Yeah.
Was that 21?
Yeah. And then I turned 21, and then like 2-3 weeks after that, I started going with him just to be like, hey, like let me hop on.
Yeah.
And then he'd let me hop on. It was cool. But then it got to the point where like he would leave me the whole night. He would leave, come back,
get paid,
and he'd get paid. But I was doing it for the experience. I felt like I had to do that.
Yeah, you have to do your
I had
groundwork.
I had to get the feel.
Yeah.
So like shout out to him, you know. And then after that, I just started bugging Exile, right? Because I was like, who does the bookings for that? And they were like, oh, like it's somebody told me it was him, and I was like, all right, like let me go introduce myself, right?
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to get the job because of my dad. I was like, that's
because your dad knew Exile.
Yeah, but I didn't want to be like, hey, like hit him up
on some nepo baby shit.
Yeah, bro. I was like, bro, no, you know.
You better than me. I ask.
You got
like me. I ask.
That's crazy.
When I was like 17, I had to make a video for video production. It was for the Spirit of Nevada, and I had just met one of my dad's clients, and he was like some type of director for the Golden Knights, and this was like their rookie year.
Yeah.
So I asked. I was like, hey, I have this school project. Can you please help me film? I want to film the Golden Knights. Well, he had me
That's
at
crazy.
practices. He
He
had me in the offices. You
did.
remember?
I remember that.
Boy,
I was like,
asking.
how this motherfucker at the fucking practices,
I'll
bro?
do it. What? I'll ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the reason I asked you that because it's like, well, you know, when I was rapping and stuff, was kind of still am, but
So
you were always
we're
my
working on it.
DJ.
We're working
You
on
were
it.
always my DJ way, and I remember you and me were still trying to figure it out too. Like one of our biggest inspirations is Travis Scott and Chase B.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
they're dynamic, and I remember me and you used to watch the performances.
If that's the case, and I'd say I go back to when I was like 16. Then
That's what I mean.
But then I wasn't really doing like shows or like playing music. I was literally just doing your.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck you mean? You're 19 talking about some heating on Wi-Fi?
Nah.
Bitch, you have a phone bill.
Yeah, nah, but so I guess it would be like 16. But I was just doing your shows. I was just like,
yeah,
bro, yeah.
Because I remember we used to watch Travis Scott's performances, try to like take notes on it, try to like learn from it,
or like how do they go back and forth and like work?
Yeah. And then I remember like what sounds are they using, and we realized it was thunder and the eagle
and the gunshot.
But the gunshot was actually thunder.
Oh yeah.
Because I remember the gunshot sounded too crazy.
Yeah.
But the thunder matched it exactly like how they had it.
I still can't find that eagle. I'm not gonna lie. I know my homies probably have it. It's probably on Splice. It's a website.
Yeah.
And it's probably on there. But I still need that eagle.
Yeah, and it was just always like, you know, you were doing the lives and then you were doing my shows and stuff.
Yeah, like if I couldn't make it, I'd be like, all right, let me record it. You'd come over the house and I'd be like, all right, let's do exactly as if we were.
Because I would be like, we would perform it because I was like, I'm gonna run out of breath at this point. Do something right here so that I can get my shit back.
Like just a beat and let it flow and like catch your breath, talk transition. To people.
I was the most prepared artist ever. Like I would come to the DJ and be like, here's a USB, just press play, and they'd be like, oh, what the fuck? Like, okay.
Yeah, because I remember I had to do some people's set too at some point.
Yeah,
I had to do like, I can't even tell you who it was, but they would be like, hey bro, like they didn't show up, or I low-key don't, like, you know, and I'm not prepared literally, and they would just be like, oh, these are my songs. I'm like, what order do you want them in? And he's like, I don't know, man, just like,
I remember
do something. I was like, what the fuck?
That was probably like the last one we did. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was like,
I'm telling you,
where some motherfucker jumped from the roof, no? Or they were performing, bro. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
That's what they got on their roof.
Some motherfucker jumped from the roof.
Those FTC shows, Larry Franklin, like those shows were crazy. Those were good times.
It was dope. It was
like, just had to be there, and it was like $10 to see a motherfucker jump off a roof, like crazy.
Yeah. He wouldn't get caught half of the times, bro. But he fucking did it, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, like, the DJs were impressed with me because I'd be like, just press play. I'm better than everybody right now.
And they'd be like, oh,
shit. I'm most prepared. They would be like, oh, fuck, okay. They go talk to some people, go get a drink, something. I'll give them a night off. And then sometimes we just show up. This is my DJ. Can you please move? Some shit like that.
Can I plug my shit?
Yeah, plug it in. The last one you fucked up. You remember how you fucked up?
Nah.
You don't remember?
I remember what happened. It was I couldn't function.
So basically, we're performing amazing set. We prepped for like 3 weeks for this shit. Amazing set going on. The last thing you have to do is let me introduce the homie Near. I said, I'm going to introduce him, and then when I say his name, tell him go. As I'm working my intro, he tells him go. I'm over here telling the story like, man, this man helped me when nobody wanted to.
I'm like, hey, yo, hurry
I'm doing this. Blah, blah. I'm about to say, give it up for Near. Fucker sends him. He walks in, and he holds out his hand. And I'm still giving out my speech about who Near is and what he means to me. Fool holding out his hand, and somebody in the crowd was like, he's right behind you. He was like, bro, dap him up. You know, he's like, you just gonna leave him hanging? So I dapped up the homie and shit. So yeah, that was the only thing. Everything else, amazing set, always amazing times. It was just, I was Travis, you was Chase B.
That was the dream. That's the goal.
Yeah,
bro. I didn't see Travis Scott until I was like, I think last year. Barely for the first time. Tour? Yeah, it was fire. But because I think the first time I tried to go see him, It was Astro World, and you didn't. You got the ticket like last minute. Because we couldn't get tickets. We were like,
shout out to homie Aggie.
Yeah, and then I remember you were like, "Hey, bro, I'm going," and I'm over here in my bed like, "Fuck."
Yeah,
I was like, "Damn."
And that fucker let me do payments. I was broke as fuck my senior year of high school. But he was like, "Hey, bro, we'll do payments," and I was like, "I bet." And I got that ticket and just went.
Cause that shit was going for like,
and it was pit.
Yeah, it was pit. It was pit.
Going, and I was so close to Travis and shit like that. It was cool.
That's crazy.
And then the line to get inside the arena was long as fuck, and then somebody recognized me. Was like, "Hey,
oh, they let you cut?
They let me cut away."
Shit. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Yeah, I remember you had the bracelet of the concert right here on the back of your phone for like fucking years, bro.
Are you hating it?
I would too, bro. I still have my ticket.
I think I might get a P-Pass. I don't know if I have the ticket. No, I don't have the ticket because it was digital.
Oh, okay. You know what I have it in? I have it in that memory box you made in the shoe box.
I made a memory box?
You made a shoe box and you like tagged it all up and shit. I know
what you're talking about.
So that box, I just put everything in, bro.
Yeah,
like, it's like a memory box. It's in my closet somewhere.
Yeah, I feel you. I do the same thing. I have a box with all my shit in there.
Yeah.
And then I haven't been really going to concerts lately. I think the last concert I went to was 03 Grito.
Oh, okay. When was that?
That was like October.
Yeah, I was like, that was last year, no?
Yeah.
Was it in the...
It was at Area 15. I'm trying to think.
Damn.
I feel like I haven't been to a concert in a minute. Yeah.
Music hasn't been like the same, I think, though.
That's so crazy because I was just talking about this with the homegirl.
Music, it's been very like straight. Yeah. Like people drop songs. People are going to hype them up no matter what. You know, they're going to be like, oh, this song's fire for like a week.
But they're paid to.
Yeah. No,
half
not
the
even,
time it's like what's real and what isn't. Like half the time you see these pages going like, wow, this was fire. But then you're like, you probably got paid to say this.
Yeah. Nah, like I was just talking about it with my homies. Like, what is the song of the summer? Because you know, like every summer, there's like that one song, right?
That's a good question. And
this summer, we were like, damn, I don't know what I said. Nokia.
Girl.
Yeah, but other than that,
I haven't heard that this summer though.
What?
I haven't heard that this summer.
I hear that song every week.
I wanna say what the helly, but like that's like a meme.
Yeah, and it faded away like within a month.
What about Lotto?
She has banger. Yeah,
that's a let me see.
But it's like you're also thinking as of like your opinion. I feel like,
but like you know what's heard too.
Yeah,
because it's been a long time since we able to been pinpoint song of the summer. I felt like even like 2020, even though he's a Latin artist, I thought Bad Bunny had song of the summer with like.
Nah, he did, and then like, nah, that wasn't that summer, was it?
That was summer. That was 2020 because he dropped it the pandemic.
Oh yeah, and then that the summer, and that went on to the next summer.
And then what's the other one? The one with the heart.
That is the one with the heart.
Yeah, but what is it called?
Un verano sin ti.
Un verano sin ti.
I think
probably
that was
album of the year for that year.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But that album, I think it went on to like 2 years. Yeah, it had a good 2-3 year run. Yeah, even now like, you still play the songs, and like some of the songs are more known than like his last album.
Yeah, so I'm looking at my playlist right now. I don't see nothing for like
nothing new. That's what I'm saying.
And if anything, it's just underground shit like AFM Peso, Devour. Like I don't really listen to mainstream shit like that anymore.
Yeah, it's just hard.
Like when you sent me that Travis Scott song, I was just like.
It wasn't like I feel like that album didn't even have the hype that last Jack Boy had. You think so?
Yeah, I feel like
I as a whole I don't think it was a great project.
It didn't sound like shit, but it also didn't connect with me. I feel like I might have outgrew it as like an adult too. Like I'm not 18 anymore trying to mosh pit. I'm 24 with a kid. I'm not.
Yeah, that's true. Nah, because when I was still working at the restaurant and they were like 16, 17, 18, you know, my employees, they were over here like, this shit's hard, bro. Like,
so fago.
Can you like imagine fucking being sweaty as fucking, you know, in a fucking, like in the pit and this? And I'm like, hate that. And I'm thinking about that and I'm like, I would not want to be sweaty as fuck in the fucking pit, bro.
That shit. Yeah. Same thing.
But to them, it's like, damn.
Nah, you know what? I went to go see Blast. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was like, that's when I decided like, this is the last time I ever go to a concert and just stand there. So just standing there waiting for the vato. My feet hurt. I'm pushing the big against people.
It's hot.
Hot as fuck. Fools asking me
Yeah.
stupid ass shit. Like, bro, how tall are you? You gotta be the tallest motherfucker in here. I'm like,
Bro, what's your fucking shoe size, bro? Like,
bro,
damn.
Every time, wait.
He's like, you always gotta win that raffle.
Stupid ass shit. So I just be like, I saw like the little VIP section, like they were just sitting there, and I was like, I'm gonna sit there next.
They're vibing. Yeah.
Same thing. I felt the same way when I went to go see Brent Fayez. And I was like, I gotta sit down. This is like, I'm not trying to.
And you enjoy it more because you actually go for like performance.
Yeah.
Because then there's like you said, like younger people. They walk in, they're like damn near blocked out.
Yeah.
First of all, and then they're over here like acting stupid, and you're over here like, bro, like enjoy the moment. You know, you're not even gonna remember this tomorrow. You wasted your fucking money.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, versus you're over here like, damn, I actually want to listen to this. You know,
Last had a good concert. Last had a good set. Good, beautiful set design too. Choreography. I was like, damn.
He went all out.
Yeah, for nobody.
Where was he at? Area 15 too?
No, he was at Brooklyn Bowl.
Oh, okay.
I was like, nobody from the West Coast is doing shit like this. I think the last person I saw that like impressed me with his set design was Amine. That fucker had his dog in there.
I've always wanted to see him, and it's a person that I haven't seen.
I left my posters over there from the tour. I have the VIP.
Oh shit!
And he signed it. It's signed by Amine over there.
Damn, that's fine.
Sick ass. I'm waiting on the frames. Them bitches supposed to come today. I was supposed to hang it up right there.
Kind of like that, like
yeah.
Okay.
This is Vince Staples.
Mm-hmm.
I love that fucking album. And then I have it on side A because on side A there's a song called A for the Homies, and that's
that one hit.
Like top 3 songs ever in my opinion, like in my life.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm pretty sure that's like number 2. No disrespect, just AFM Pixel has number 1, which is Can't Fall Out.
Damn.
That's number 1. Every time I hear that motherfucker, I'm like, ooh, he fucking with the 1 or the 2.
You're like, yo, turn that shit up.
That's number 1. That's the song I'm gonna walk out to my wedding.
That's crazy.
That's the song.
Statement right
that's
there.
the song I'm gonna walk out to, and I'm gonna be on some player shit.
Can't even, man.
Palabra way.
Respect.
Palabra way.
Damn.
But yes, I mean, since we're talking about Song of the Summer and stuff like that, you as a DJ, what's a song you're tired of hearing?
Oh, a whole bunch, bro. I'll name you like 20 right now.
Tell me.
Like, Latin-wise, probably like Titi, Pepas, Mi Gente, Gasolina, Taki Taki, yeah, Oye Mi Canto. English, obviously, like Blow the Whistle. Damn, what else? No Hands. Pop That. What's another? YG songs. I play them a lot. I hear them a lot, but for some reason I'm not tired of them. You know, they still go out. They
Big Bang. He has Big Bang.
Yeah.
BT. Who Do You Love?
Bob.
Yeah,
So it's like not his. It's mainly like like This Is How We Do It, like kind of like the 2000s, like 200 BPM ish, that whole era. It's just like, but it's songs like sometimes that you have to, like, you're losing, like, let's say a dance floor, you don't have to play them. You can like go left,
Yeah.
But like they're really good for like regrouping the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to ask you that, like, do you come with a set or you just have the songs and you just go?
Nah, I just kind of like go based on the vibe. Like there'll be nights where like I'll go super like ghetto and like ratchet, that type of like music vibe. And there's nights where like I'll go super like white girl pop rock. It just depends like on the night and the crowd. I feel like if you go in with the mindset that like I'm only gonna play this and like I'm only gonna play for myself, horrible DJ. Okay, pause me on that. I feel like sometimes like people go see you, for who you are, which is like great, So, but if you're playing in a room where like it's always different or like nobody knows you, you have to play for the people. You have to like. You're basically like doing them a service. You want to make them have a good night. At the end of the day, the goal is always for like people to go and be like, damn, I want to come back.
Yeah.
And like obviously there's so many people that come like every week, like might as well clock in, you know, which is like shout out to them, you know, if I like good. And the goal for them to come back every week is that for every week not to be the same. Like I would love for them to come next week and be like, damn, I had a great experience, but it was different than last week.
Yeah.
And like that's always a goal for it, always to be different but consistent.
What do you do to promote yourself so that people remember like, damn, I need to come to the next DJi5 set?
I try to always be welcoming. Like if people go, I always take requests. You know, there's some people that are like, nah, I'm not taking requests if I don't get money. I think I think that depends on the setting. I always try to like cater to anybody that I can. You know, when it's like when I'm at in a booth that I have like access to somebody like, you know, that you're like right there, then yeah, I'm gonna take a request. When you're like so far away from me that sometimes I can't even read the sign because like I be blind, bro.
Yeah.
And sometimes I don't even have my glasses.
They just hold their phone up.
Yeah, like there be times where I don't have my glasses and I'm like, what the fuck does that say? And I ask people around me and like sometimes they can't even see. Like it's not that I'm being in like an ass or, you know, or a dick. I genuinely can't see, man. And it's like
you just gotta be like,
yeah, like there's times where I'm like, oh, come here. But then like, you know, if they're having a good time, they'll probably forget about it.
Yeah.
Or I'll play a song that like they'll be like, damn, you know, it's just hard, and then they'll forget about the past song.
So I guess, would that be the most annoying thing about requests? Is like the people from a distance and shit like that?
It's not annoying. It's just like, damn, I wish I could, you know, cater to you sometimes. But like I can't. Sometimes though, when I do get requests and it's like out of pocket, I'll 100% play it, but it has to like fit the vibe.
The BPM.
Yeah, because I'm like at that point, like I have to like see, you know, if I'm gonna play something that's gonna like clear the floor, like I'm gonna get in trouble. And I'm not gonna get in trouble over something like that. Like it has to fit the vibe, or like if it doesn't fit the vibe, then I'll play it later. You know, like when I'll go to that genre, I'll be like, oh, I got you, but later. But I'll tell them, I'll be like, oh, give me like 10 minutes and I got you. And they'll be like, all right, bet. And then, like I said, sometimes I'll forget about it. Or they'll be like, in 10 minutes, they'll be like, oh, like you said 10 minutes, you know? What the fuck going on? So it's just, yeah, I think it just depends. But yeah, so back to the question, my goal is just to, you know, make them have a good experience overall. That's always the goal, you know?
But do you do anything like branding wise to like let people know I'm DJi5?
Just pictures. I feel like on my Instagram feed, I try to post like videos of me DJing, like the type of music that I bring. Yeah, you have to, especially nowadays. Like social media is everything for anything. Literally, like podcasts, music, rapping, sports, bro. Like everything. I feel like social media is a big part of it. And I was never the social media person, like at all, bro. I would never post like anything. And if I posted, it'd be like literally some dumbass shit. Like I still have my same Instagram from like years ago, and I was going through all my archive. Like, bro, I posted some shit like me looking out in the sun in that picture with the green Crocs. That's crazy.
So disgusting.
Bro, it was like I was over here looking out to the sun in a random ass parking lot. Bro, I was like, what the fuck was that?
And I bet you I can this fool, you look up swaggerless monkey in the dictionary.
Bro, that's me. I'm
picture
like
of him pop up. Easy. Back in the day, I bet you that fucker was wearing a blue Desert Pines hoodie.
The green
Adidas track pants with the stripes on the side,
the white ones,
and then fucking Hulk green Crocs
with the green lantern, like the little thing on the corner,
the little gibbet
on the corner, yo.
Swaggerless.
And I still have them.
That's why if you watch the pilot episode, we spent like 10 minutes talking about how bad he used to dress, because it was crazy. Bad way. Palabra way. I would never lie to you fools. And he knows it. Sometimes he come outside and be like, what the fuck are you wearing? Well, we about to go out. This fool in a Green Bay Packers hoodie, a leather jacket,
they'll be like,
Adidas
bro,
sweats and running shoes. And
there'll be times where like I'll come out and be like, bro, what the fuck? With some
hoes. What are you doing wearing this shit?
Yeah, and then they'll be like, go back inside. I'll be like, what the fuck? They'll be like, nah, go back inside.
So what was the story about when somebody told you to wear alchemy?
Oh,
did you show up in a terrible fit and they're like, bro, put this on?
Nah, I don't know. Like, they were, this person was like, oh, like, hey, bro, like, you gotta look the part. Like, you're doing good. I remember what he was like, bro, you're doing good. Like, you're doing good in your career, whatever. He was like, bro, just gotta look the part. And then I was like, what do you mean? And then, shout out to them. They like, they gave me a couple shirts, like some shoes, whatever, got my life together. And I was like, all right. And then after that, I was like, you know what? They're right. It's like, I gotta invest in that part. And then from there, I just started seeing like everything. I was like, all right, I gotta invest in clothes, videos, pictures, like a photographer. I gotta go get my pictures done. Cause bro, I took them with the phone. My first press kits were like, I took them in a phone and I like photoshopped them. And then I put like a white background. They look so bad, like horrible, bro. And then I was like, damn. Somebody told me too, they were like, bro, like, I can't use this shit. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean? So then they ended up putting it was like, I think Bad Bunny's concert, and then I was like right across the street, and they were like, oh, we're just gonna put like a picture of Bad Bunny and like just your name. And I was like, all right, cool. But after that, I was like, damn, I gotta go get my pictures done, and like and then I haven't updated them since like last year, but it's something that
it still works.
Yeah,
it's
not
still
like
works.
you look
hella different.
Yeah, but like it's something like that, just social media pictures. You have to stay on top of it.
Yeah.
And like you gotta stay relevant too. So
yeah. Be up on game on that shit. And here's some free game to anybody out there starting a clothing brand or is some type of owner of a clothing store or something. Post you making outfits. I want to give an example. Like today, I sent him a video from Bring It Back. I think it was like today or yesterday. They were like, these are the top 5 shoes of 2025. Shit like that, you might think it's just like a little list in your opinion or whatever. That shit can impact somebody so much because like not everybody knows what the fuck to wear. Not everybody knows what to buy, what's cool, what's outdated, this and that. So you making those types of videos like these are the shoes of the year is really helpful to people. And if you post like, hey, if you're a clothing brand owner and you post a set for your clothes, like, look, I'm gonna match this pink hoodie with the pink shorts or mix match this and make it look fly. You just posting an outfit and how much it costs, you'll get so much traction because not everybody knows how to color coordinate or if matching is okay, blah, blah, blah. Not everybody can get fly like that. You can't depend on everybody to figure it out. So that's the whole thing about sales. The whole thing about sales is solving people's problems. You don't just sell shit just to sell shit. Car salesman can't sell a car to somebody who doesn't need a car. There's an issue and you have to be the resolution. So if you're a clothing brand, what sets you apart from whatever? Like, I don't need another hoodie, but if you've set it off for me, I'm like, oh, that goes hard. I like how he layered this with this. That shit will take you a long way. And I'm sure somebody like him could really benefit from somebody laying out an outfit.
That's crazy.
I'm not saying somebody needs to dress you like your mom or some shit, but like, I feel like some stuff like that helps you. Like when I came
yeah, for sure.
How many of those shoes that I told you, hey, you should get this, were in that video?
Like, almost half. It's that, and like you said, like if like a clothing brand, you're starting a clothing brand, just basically like sell it to yourself so you can sell it to people. Why? Like, man,
if crazy. You wouldn't wear that shit, why the fuck would I?
Fuck would I? Yeah.
But I like how you just updated all your stuff with social media and like how you're really moving on about.
Yeah, I had to delete everything, and then I was like, all right, let's start over, and then it's worked. Yeah. Now it's just like videos of like me like DJing, whatever, and like people will be like, oh, okay, like damn, because there's so many I seen on TikTok. They'd be like, oh, like why can't a club play these songs, right? And it's the most basic songs, right? And I'm like, damn, I play that shit every week, but I don't post about it.
Yeah.
So it's like, how are they gonna know?
Yeah.
So to them,
and
nobody plays that.
I like when you do those videos where it's like, oh, if you found them on the T app, come to Commonwealth tonight.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I love those types of videos that you do because I'm like, that's so funny, and people will be like, yeah,
or they'll repost it.
People will send it to their homegirls or homies and be like, let's go, blah blah blah.
I think it was like one that got like really good traction. It was like the National Girlfriend one. I was like, oh, if you didn't get flowers today, like come out and like find your next 5 boyfriends or whatever the fuck, right? Yeah. And that one got like shared. So I'm like, it's little things like that, you just gotta relate to like the community and stuff.
And the time, like what's going on right now in pop culture.
Yeah, and you gotta know who you're catering to, and that's anything like.
Yeah, and topics like that, like
Yeah.
National Girlfriend Day, the
Yeah.
T app and shit like that, that relates to our generation because only
Yeah.
we're paying attention to that type of
Yeah,
shit.
like you're not gonna try to bring a crowd that's like 30 plus. You know, they're married, kids and shit. You're not gonna like. That's not gonna.
I mean, they
help.
might end up on the T app.
They might end up on the T app, but like it's crazy, you know.
Yeah, ladies, if your man wasn't on the T app, suck it sloppy.
Yeah, I wasn't on the T app, so
me neither.
exactly.
Palabra.
It's crazy.
So when you started linking up with Altura, were you kind of nervous? Like, were you kind of nervous for your first show or like showcasing your talents, or were you kind of like,
oh, it was
I got this?
Nah, bro. So I was bugging Exile for like, bro, a whole month and a half. I would go to like every Wednesday and Saturday, I think, and I was like, hey, bro, like introduce myself every week, right? And now that I'm cool with him,
He's like, you again? Fuck.
Yeah, bro. We were just talking about it yesterday. This motherfucker was like, damn, bro. Like, he was like, bro, you're always following me around. I was like, bro, this motherfucker, like, weird, bro. You know, like, let him go. And then he told me that his wife, Jenny, she was like, oh, because I would talk to her, like, let's say he was DJing. I was over here, like, talking to her, like, oh, like, cool, you know, getting to know whatever, everybody. And then I guess she was like, oh, like, just give him a shot. So if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't have a job right now. A shout out to her.
Shout out to her, man.
But yeah, and then eventually he was like, all right, come on Wednesday, random ass Wednesday. He's like, we'll see what's up. And then I think it was like an hour, 30 minutes, you know. Carla was there that day, I think. Yeah, and then
shout out to Carla. We were just on the phone.
Shout out to Carla. And then they were there, and he was like, oh, you did good. And then after that, like next week, he sent me the whole schedule for October, and I was like there every Saturday.
So how does that work? Like, with the bookings and stuff like that. Obviously, you have your schedule and stuff, but like, you know, are there contracts involved? Is it just independent contract work, or like how does it go? How do you go about getting these bookings and stuff like that?
Well, let's say like anybody that's starting, it's pretty much independent contractors. Like you're your own boss. Like if you're not out meeting people, introducing yourself, you're not gonna get the booking. Let's say you hit them up online, you know, they still want to see your face. Like they want to see you go support, and then eventually be like, you know what, like let me bring them on, you know. Yeah. And honestly, like my biggest thing is like talk to people about like try to relate to people, you know, build a relationship. Not so much like, hey, bro, let me get that booking, you know.
Yeah.
Because then they're gonna think like, yo, this motherfucker just, you know, that's all he wants.
He's in it for that.
Yeah, so it's like, bro, like try to build a relationship. Be cool with whoever, you know, does the bookings or, you know, whatever you want to do. Also, go to the event that you want to DJ at and be sure that that's what you want. Because sometimes what you want isn't really what you want.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, why are you going to try to work towards something and then you end up getting it, let's say, and then you're like, damn, I don't even like this shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't even like them, you know, or like whatever it may be. So it's like, just be sure what you want and build the relationships, you know. Talk about like sports, bro, like anything.
Yeah, because that's a good too. Because a lot of people give you opportunities to like have icebreakers. Like the motherfucker might be wearing a Cowboys hat or a Letterman jacket with the Eagles on it.
Yeah, and you're like, hey, bro, like tell me about that.
Did you
like,
watch today's game or something?
Yeah, literally small talk, bro. And then out of nowhere, next thing you know, you're like fucking lifelong friends. Yeah. Like you really never know. Or like even like nerdy shit, like anime, dude. Like some of the people like I know and I met, they love Star Wars, fucking Legos, like sports, you know, like whole bunch of stuff. And it's like, it's crazy. Like some of my friends, like who was it? JQ, shout out to him. And he was like one of the first DJs that I saw online, and he was like doing like routines from his dorm because he was in the military right at the time. And then I was like, damn, like this is sick as fuck, like cool ass dude, whatever. And then next thing you know, through Altura, I met him and his brother T. And then bro, now when I go to Cali, I stay at their house.
Oh really?
Yeah, like I'm cool with them. Or like this, like 2 weekends ago, like T would come or like, you know, whoever, and like they'll stay at my house or like little things like that. And like you never know, like you really never know who you can meet and like the stuff you could do. Or like we'll go to baseball games together, you know. It's shit like that. It's cool. You know, it's really cool the people you meet.
I'm gonna touch on that right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it all matters like your setting and what people are doing too. Like I just made 2 new friends this summer. Shout out to my boys Daniel and Mark. They're brothers. We were just at a pop-up event for a brand called Full Violence. It's like a MMA brand.
Yeah.
And my girl was like, "Damn, you just made hella friends and just talked to hella people." But I'm like, we all had the same icebreaker, which was, who do you think wins tomorrow?
And then from there,
it just expanded. So shout out my boys, Mark and Daniel. But it's simple shit. Just find the icebreaker.
Yeah, and don't be stuck up. Like everybody's human, you know. Just like be welcoming.
Can't be afraid to talk.
Not really. You can't be afraid to talk. Like if you don't talk, you're not gonna get.
But I do want to say this though. Knowing you, 12 years.
Damn.
I've always known you as a Packers fan. Always.
Oh.
When the fuck you become a Dodgers fan?
When was it? It was because of my. It was because of my stepdad. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. You know what? Shout out to him.
I think I was like 12, 13. And then he was like, "You like baseball?" I was like, "Yeah, I like baseball." He said, "What's your team?" I was like, "I don't got none. I don't have one. I really don't." And then, so like, I just started watching games with him. He's always watching the Dodgers.
Yeah.
And then from there, I just really got invested in it. And I was like, damn, I fuck with this team, you know? So I think I was like 13, 14-ish. And then, from there, I just like, now I fucking watch the games every time they play, you know?
I mean, that's how I became a Giants fan.
Yeah.
I was at a restaurant. I saw them win the World Series, and I was like, I like this. And that was it. But I'm still a Giants fan, even though we suck now.
Yeah.
I'm still here. I'm through thick and thin, you know? And I feel like I'm going to still be a Giants fan.
Even when the A's come?
Yeah. Even when we get the A's, I'm still going to be like, I told my girl I'm excited now because now I get to go see Giants games.
Yeah, and they're right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
people can go watch Dodger games from Vegas, like, boom.
Yeah.
Right here.
I'll support here and there, but I'm not gonna turn teams, you know.
That's why I'm excited for there's rumors of LeBron and getting an NBA team and this and that. I hope because like I would love to watch Celtics games.
Here,
I would come here just for the Celtics games.
You don't have to travel to like
Boston.
Would
though. I still would, but if it's down the street, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
It's like same thing with like the Raiders. You know, trash ass team.
I'm not a Raiders fan, but when I got those VIP tickets and it was endless shrimp, crab legs, opened up, free liquor, I was in that bitch like I was in there like swimwear, eating shrimp on the sideline.
I'm not gonna lie, I did too. My stepdad got tickets, bro. Sitting lounge. I was like, he was like, "Are you down to put a jersey on?" I was like, you know what? Just for this
tonight,
I'll put the jersey.
I
was like, fuck it.
I went to 2 games and they won both times.
Oh no, they lost.
I went when they went against the it was the Patriots. And I forget the second team. I'll be honest. I think it was the Giants. It was the Giants because some fool got in a fight in a Giants jersey.
Oh no, I think I saw Kansas City, and they lost by a point.
Which was like that was recent, wasn't it?
No, it was last year. I think. Yeah, I think it was last year. Yeah.
I don't even watch football like that.
Yeah, and then
the only teams that I liked is like the Golden Knights, and we have the minor
Golden
league
Knights.
baseball, which is the Aviators. Great games. I went to Aviators game.
You gone? I haven't gone yet.
I've gone like twice. The second time I went was because we went to go take Solana to go meet Blue.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Recent, right?
Yeah.
Recent, yeah.
Follow the Aviators on Instagram. They do cool shit at the Las Vegas ballpark up in Summerlin. Cool.
They do. They begin like giveaways and like.
Bro, they're about to give away a
stuff,
Golden Knights Aviators jersey. I think I'm gonna just get a ticket, go get my jersey, and go home. Like.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah. And baseball's cool. Like I didn't even grow up watching that shit for real. Like I didn't grow up in a sports household, so I got to choose my own teams and shit.
Okay.
But the Aviators, it's exciting. I like it.
Yeah.
We lost when I went, but I was like,
they always lose though, but it's a good time.
And then whenever we have good players, the fucking A's just be like, all right, come on, we need you.
But now they're doing pretty decent days.
Yeah.
So I think by the time they come, they'll be straight.
Yeah.
I don't hope they don't win, but they'll be
straight. I think they'll still be trash, but like I said, it's gonna be a great opportunity for us as locals to go watch our favorite teams. And that's the thing about Vegas. It's like I feel like we won't have hometown support until everybody else wins a championship, and then for like generations to come. Like,
Yeah.
if the Golden Knights came to Vegas and they sucked ass their first year,
Nobody would have.
no, but we went to the finals our first year. We were the most
And
winningest
then
team.
They
ever
won the
assembled.
second or third year they were here, right?
Fourth. It was 2023. They started here in 2017. So like
17?
almost,
Oh, no. So
Yeah.
then almost like 6 years.
Yeah, it was a 60.
But they won. They were never really ass. They
No.
really weren't.
And bro, first year, you're going to the finals.
Yeah, everybody was going crazy that year, bro. Like
I have family in the Bay, but I hate the San Jose Sharks because we had that little rivalry right then and there. Hate what's the Washington D.C. team? Hate them because that's who beat us.
Yeah, I don't know much about hockey. You're not gonna lie.
I don't either, but I hate them.
Hate them. The Knights.
You're not Golden Knights. I hate you.
Fuck them.
Yeah, I want to end it off on this. We live in Las Vegas, party city, 24-hour city that never sleeps. What is some advice you would give to up and coming DJs, and what are I don't want to give you a number. I don't want to say like top 5, top 10, but what are your DJ must-haves as a starter?
Knowledge. Honestly, knowledge and music, everything. Try to.
What about products? Give me products. Like, you gotta get this.
And this. Products. I would just say a good laptop. Don't get the Air. It's not good for the program that we use, right?
The MacBook.
Yeah, MacBook. Try to get the Pro if you can. I know it like costs a little more. If you want to start, go like get the Air, right? But once you like, let's say, get the opportunity to like work in a club or whatnot, and sometimes you'll be DJing like 6 hours straight. Your air is gonna give up in like hour 3 or 4.
Oof.
It like maybe that may not be the case all the time.
Yeah.
But it takes up like a lot of like the CPU. So the Pro, that's hasn't failed me. So that was that. And don't get the one with the little bar. Don't get that one. And just any controller. Literally, if the controller is like $100, that works. Cause it's like when you go to the club, like the equipment looks bigger, but don't let that like scare you. It's literally, it does the same exact thing. The button's just in a different spot, and it probably has like little extra buttons.
I remember one time we were like building a set and you were like, fuck bro, if I had the buttons right here.
Yeah, bro. Like there be times where like I'll go somewhere, I'm like, damn, this shit's ass, bro.
If I had this right here.
Yeah. Cause it's like there be times where like I'm used to pressing like, let's say in the middle, and I'll go to a spot and like I do it like in my head. I'm over here looking at something and I'm like, oh, that shit's not even there,
Yeah.
So it's like just literally, but like $100 controller, 200 whatever, that works like wonders, And headphones, that's it. And
any brands you recommend?
Nah.
For any equipment, like hey, get this.
Pioneer, basic, Pioneer MacBook, and like. Headphones could be anything. You literally, I was just talking about this with Exile the other day because he just bought some headphones.
Shout out Exile.
Shout out. He was like, oh, I just got these. And I was like, oh, because he was asking me which ones I have. And then he was like, oh, I got these. He's like, bro, realistically, you don't even need them. And I was like, that's facts. Like, you literally use them for like 2 seconds just to make sure that the start of whatever song you're going to play is actually how it starts, know? Because sometimes you may have like an edit. And you start it, and you're like, what the fuck is this? It's literally like 2 seconds. You make sure that it's what you want to play, and that's it. Yeah. So you're in reality, you don't even need them. I know some people that like don't even use headphones the whole night, But like recommendable. But those like any headphones, any brand works. Even earbuds, literally like the plug-in Apple, like anything that's like a headphone, it works. Yeah. You don't need to have like any fancy brand or anything. You really don't. Like everything does the same shit. Just because somebody has something nicer doesn't mean they're better either. It's just like it's really like up to you. If you know how to use everything that you have, like the product, if you know how to use everything well, then you'll be straight.
Yeah, the people decide who's the best, not the equipment.
Yeah, literally what you just said.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for coming. I had a great time. This is I think this is like probably the longest episode. 101 with DJ I5 in the building. Damn. I'm AnVe. This is the Creative Genius Studios, and this is the Real Thing Podcast. Like and subscribe and comment for more. I'll see you guys in the next one.